What's going on, y'all? This is Muslim Eagle 267. This is a concession stand rant, and I have to say that my station manager yesterday was crabby, and I understand why. Because you know how annoying it can be to work short-handed of something you need, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You short-handed what you actually need, and that will actually help you. But that's not what the rant is about. The rant is about why throw food away when you can just give it to the employees. Why do that? I mean, and don't get me wrong, I know why they do it. It's because if they preserve the food for another event and another customer gets sick, that person has a right to sue them, and they have a lawsuit in their hands. So that actually makes sense. I mean, we don't get lunch breaks, by the way, and I asked for a lunch break, and so she said, not clean my refrigerator, but fill my refrigerator up with, with the beverages, the waters, the sodas, stuff like that. And I did that, and I got an employee water, and that's water that people that be around and carrying stuff from Pallet Jacks be giving to every single stand, just for the employees only, because the Dasani water is the brand water is for the customers only, and it makes perfect sense. So I'm not gonna complain about that. But so I do what I'm supposed to do, fill my refrigerator, go in the back to the kitchen, grab a pizza off the heater from the back, and I was ready to eat it. And next thing you know, my station manager's complaining, so man, no, I can't do this. Every time somebody order pizza, it's always slow to come up. And every time somebody needs some, we don't got enough runners for that runner just to make it there, because they're doing something else. And that's mainly true. Although, pepperoni was always on time, because everybody seemed to be ordering cheese the most. For some odd reason. Well, it's not odd, but it's just strange to me. But yeah, so I went back around my register, did my drop, counted all my big bills, put them in the bag, filled the form out. Then I just stayed serving customers for the rest of the day until the game was over, and I did my second and final drop, bag it up, do a little bit of cleaning, and that was it. I saw one employee stand over there, just leaning up against the counter eating nachos, So I figured since he was eating nachos, I figured it was alright for me to grab a wrap out the refrigerator. And normally wraps aren't in the refrigerator. I guess somebody made a mistake on the order, and they just happened to rewrap and put him in the refrigerator behind me. And I grabbed one, ate one, did my drop at the same time, and did a little bit of cleaning, and about to leave out, I thought about him, and then I just went back for him, thought I'd bring him with me, take some home, eat one later, whatnot. And next thing you know, my station man comes up behind me going, oh, and takes him out my hands, snatched him out my hands. I'm like, what? Why? And like, you know what? It's cool. And I was out, and I caught a ride home. I'm like, why do that? I mean, I know today wasn't all jazzy and nice like you would want it to be, but why do that? I understand how it feels to be crabby, but I wouldn't do that to nobody. I wouldn't do that to nobody at all. I mean, why? Why do that? You kept me working, and these hard. Well, not hard. The conditions aren't hard, but you kept me working in this fast-paced environment. And of course, it's like a workout that will burn calories, and that will kind of get you hungry a little bit if you didn't eat sufficient amount of calories or whatnot. But enough gym talk, enough of that nutrition talk. But you get what I'm saying. So working in a condition like that will kind of get you hungry sometimes, and it makes me hungry all the time. So, of course, I would like a piece of pizza at the end. But when I finished, when I looked over at the heater when it was turned off, it was none there. Well, it was something there, but it was all pepperoni. And you know I can't eat pork because I'm Muslim. You know that. But yeah. So, and the lady asked me did I want some pretzels before she threw them out. I said no, I'm good. And then she just threw them away. And you know darn dang on well that I'm not gonna rely on no pretzel as a meal. I'm not gonna rely on no pretzel to be a meal. So, yeah. Then once I was out, took my uniform off, clocked out. That was just about it, really. But my thing is, why do food companies throw food away like that, though? I mean, I know it's because of they don't want to get sued by a customer if they use it again because they preserved it or whatnot. So, and it makes perfect sense. And I would do the same thing actually, but me personally, I would just give the food to the employees though. I just would. I'll even make a rule about it that it can be given to an employee or whatnot. Yeah, I give it to an employee if they want it or not. Honestly, I say it can be given away free to the fans leaving the stadium. That's what I would do. But why do that to a person though? Like, why take something that we're gonna walk out with, eat it, and then you're so crabby that you just take it away from them, whatnot. Like, you're not gonna count it. It's not a bottle of soda. So why take it away from you then? That's just a waste of good food. And I worked at 2 stands. Well, no, I worked at actually like 5 or 4 stands as long as I've been working that job. I worked at an authentic Philly stand, which made hot dogs and cheese sticks and stuff like that. Nachos, or every stand almost sold nachos. And I worked at a hot dog stand, Hot Dog Nation. And I worked at an ice cream stand, which I can't stand to work at an ice cream stand. Can't stand it. I can't pour ice cream. Well, I can't make ice cream to save my life. Every time I put the ice cream in the bowl, it came out all crooked and twisted, whatnot, dripping over the edge of the bowl, whatever. I suck at making ice cream. Well, pouring ice cream, whatever it is. But yeah. Why throw away good food like that, though? Like, why do it? Why? You got kids and people overseas who are dreaming to get a bite to eat, but can't get it, even if they try it. But you throwing food away, taking it away. Why do that? Why? Like, it just ain't right. It ain't right. From a company standpoint, I get it. But from a station manager standpoint, why? And we don't get lunch breaks. So why would you snatch that out of my hands from behind my back? Like, a lot of people today, well, many people. A lot of people today can act like bastards. But you know what? That's pretty much it. Please comment and subscribe and tell me what you think.